just having a look around some of our wheats, which are our sort of dirtiest crops this year, as I think I've shown in my other clips, because it's a very uncompetitive crop, and we've got these patches of wild oats in our wheats, also with all the other volunteer beans and the bits of blackgrass and the occasional poppy. But we're looking to start weed surfing these wild oat plants now to cut their heads off before the seed comes viable. So the weed surfer just chops off the heads and leaves them in the field. But from the trials we've done on our farm, really you've got to get the wild oats surfed within a week to 10 days since the plant has flowered. And so I come out at this time of the year to check when the wild oats are actually flowering, and I just wanted to show you this. Here's one I prepared earlier. If it is the right one, I just wanted to see if I can find a flower on one of these. It's very difficult to find actually, because the awns sort of slightly cover the flower up, whereas at wheat the flower sort of sticks right out of the seed itself. I think the flower that I spotted earlier here has actually dropped off since, but I'll find another one. Okay, here's one here. So if you can see at the end, so as I go in focus, don't know if that is in focus, can't really see, but there's a sort of yellow bit you can see on the end of my thumbnail there, and that's the flower of the wild oat. Can I see it, get it into it? No, can't seem to focus on this. Problems with making a clip on an iPhone. But anyway, that's the flower, little yellow orange thing you can see there. So as I said, you know, from our trials, basically we've now got between a week to 10 days to cut these oats to stop the seeds becoming viable. The problem is of course this year, because everything is very short, so are the wild oat plants, and you can see that you know, that's the level of the ears of wheat, and you see this wild oat hasn't actually completely come out of its sheath yet, and so it'll mean we'll probably have to go in and cut after the weekend, leave it till after the weekend. I think it's now Thursday, to cut these once, because otherwise we'll be cutting too much of the potentially too much of this flag leaf here on the wheat, which is the most important yield giving bit of the wheat plant. As in, you know, attributing most of the yield in the ear at the end of the day. But anyway, we'll look at starting to do some weed surfing tomorrow, after the weekend, and then we'll have to go back in again afterwards, after this wild oat has sort of fully come out of its sheath.